actually gonna pause, and then once we were... Oh, let's do Asylum. Nice and creepy. Is that song music or music? No. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah. Music.
I don't like this music very much.
Everyone become your character names.
Such a specific command. Everyone assume the character.
Oh, now I have the music. I don't know if I want the music.
Alright. Douglas, you have just bent down and picked up a fluid and... This is a little loud, but turn it down a little bit. And just packed a fluid and blood stained employee badge that's been chewed on to the point where you can't tell who it's from.
Chewed
Above
on?
you. Well, it's kind of, bent and stuff. It's damaged. Maybe it's chewed on. And there's ominous thumping above you.
Oh, God.
Everyone, what do you do?
Well, we looked at the badge and saw that there was, we could still see an E out of the whole name, right?
Yes, you saw an E.
Can we tell where in the name that E was placed? Like, closer to the front of a name, or further
Nope.
to the back?
No. It's, you know that, you don't have a standardized format. Sometimes it's left aligned, sometimes it's right aligned.
Wait, it has an E in it, though?
It has an E in it.
Which could be plenty of names.
Yes.
Okay.
So looking at employees...
There's quite a list of them. We had a very long list.
There is, but there's only 3 with E.
Which
One of them's Eel.
Where's the list?
So wait, what are the options?
Okay, so...
Are you guys standing around talking about this?
Oh, okay, sorry. It's hitting us with the real world timer.
This would also be someone else because I've established that Isaac
is
not my son.
And going through the whole list is gonna be, that's something that's gonna take you a little bit of time in or out of game. So
Well, we were... What was it? We left off, we were rushing out. What was our destination?
Your plan was to go try to hotwire the car
That's
and get out.
Oh, that's right. Bree, you said you had a lovely summary.
I did, but I thought we were just going past. But I'm
No, that's okay. You can give me a summary.
I don't know. With the something above in the vents, I'm kind of feeling like something's a little more important than talking about how we stopped at a pretzel stand. No, I'll go through.
We'll just rewind.
Last time on the mall.
That was a cold open, and then we're doing.
Now it's.
So last time, Peabody radioed Terry and found out that they were still alive down there. Maggie was corralling people, and that several people had split off and run off overnight. They had watched as some people tried to cut their way through the doors and cut their way through the flesh castles. Let's call them flesh castles. Through the night. with a fire axe, but were absorbed into the mass. It was specifically described as, quote, like a cut healing around him. It scabbed over but didn't bleed. It was flesh. From there, we were attempting to find Bruce, asked Terry if he'd seen Bruce, and were told he had headed back towards maintenance. So we used that as our clue to start heading that direction. Kurt was no longer at his pretzel stand. All equipment and everything had been put away. We checked out the window now that it was day, and we saw that the mall, covering the mall is what seems to be an almost membranous skin thingy. It's wet, it's encapsulating, faint shadows move from outside of it of varying degrees of size, some small, like dog size, some human size, one large shadow that is bigger than all of that, and I don't want to think about its size. We went down to floor 1, and had come across Griffith, and 5 other people encircling around Beth. They accused her of being infected and accused her of stealing their supplies despite the door being locked. She said she was trying to get food for the kids. Isaac chose violence. That is specifically in my notes. And went towards the others with a chainsaw raised to scare them off. Griffith says they were going to... I just decided to skip that entire altercation, apparently. It worked. It scared the others off. They backed off. Griffith says that they were going to take care of their bodies and wait for this room to rebirth them. And that is a quote, and I hate it. Impromptu interview with Beth Jackson, a local teenager looking over the children held up in the basement looking for Erica specifically, who got stuck in the vents last night when they were crawling through them. They've been using the vents to get around the mall. The utility closet was still locked. That's in the basement, I believe, right? And Bruce had gone down into the basement and was seen in the hallways by Beth. We went to maintenance. All the keys were gone. Someone was there. And I don't know why I combined that with my interview. Apologies. We went down to maintenance. All the keys were gone that weren't taken by Isaac, as well as the supplies, save for one screwdriver, which is in Hun's care, as well as some duct tape. We formed a plan, which was to try and steal the car and try and potentially drive out of here with it. From there, we went down to utilities, which we'd been given the tip from Beth that it had been locked, and found Bruce. And character note, straight-laced, doesn't swear. He was crouched investigating something on the floor. There in the utilities, there's fuel tanks, 2 generators, connecting room pumps for that pumps water from an underground well to the rooftop water towers. And we know that so long as the generators are going, the air filters are going to be going, the lights are going to be going, and the dusty air from the outside will not be coming through the vents, though it seems like it's trying to. From there, we exited with Bruce now in our party. There was an employee ground on the car. There's an employee card on the ground. Douglas picked it up. It's slimy and bloody, but we can't make out a name on it. I have put in the new information that it appears chewed up, and that it has an E in the key card. So that's what we got. Help.
Now, here you are, standing, with banging going on above you. And then
Bang-bonging.
you hear it banging around, and as you stoop down and pick it up, it suddenly stops. Like, whatever it is has stopped. It is listening.
Let's go. Han will start making his way onward.
All of us very quietly shuffling.
Douglas's eyes are like wide as he's heard this, and he is just frozen in place. Just too afraid to move, too afraid to look up, just standing there.
Hun will backtrack quietly and loop an arm around, weaving his arm between, basically, snaring one of his arms with his. Pull him along quietly.
Why don't everyone give me a dex save, and we'll see how the group as a whole does sneaking. Ooh. Nice job.
Let me...
Oh no.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no!
Nope.
Oh no.
The chainsaw can't sneak when the chainsaw is revving.
Why are you revving it?
Isaac, no!
Isaac, yes!
Isaac, no.
I love how Douglas and Han made it. The ones who have been
Well,
noted
you
to be.
do have one more person with you,
Mm-hmm.
after all.
Brucey boy.
Brucey boy.
Mercy.
That's
Mercy, how do you unrev a chainsaw?
You guys do hear and it does sound like it has changed direction from wherever you guys have wherever it was going, because it kind of passed above you, and it's in your direction.
Up the stairs. Go.
I think we run now.
Running.
running.
Just do a little behind the scenes roll. Okay. You guys run upstairs.
It was good roll, right, Inky?
I'm specifically pushing Bruce in front of me to keep going.
On floor one. Where is floor one?
Or I don't mean to cause any problems here, but Bruce has an E in his name. I'm just saying.
It's fine. I haven't thought about that.
Why would you say that?
You have
Bruce is one of the only ones with an E in his name.
grab-
It's fine.
We'll talk about this when we get to the car!
To the car.
Is that our immediate destination we're running over here?
Fuck this car.
Just you.
If my son's the one that has to
Don't
introduce
have
the whole
that.
thing to the rest of the world, then so be it.
What?
Oh my god.
What?
Isaac.
Isaac says I will die in this flesh castle for my boy.
I'm just gonna latch onto you here, hon. Keep me safe, please. I scare you.
Run.
I want to go home.
Not.
I want to go home too. This used to be a second home. Not anymore.
No.
All right, run, guys, run!
Running.
Oh.
Oh, shit! Oh!
We wanna...
How far can we go?
You can go 40 feet a turn.
40 feet?
Well, okay, what are we
Turn.
here?
Yeah.
So 40 is right here.
Okay, well, I'm probably, getting dragged behind you, so I'm, there. Oh, sorry, Isaac, I'll give you some space.
What are you doing behind us? Get in front of us.
Yeah, how do you guys get
I
ahead
think
of
you
us?
said you were.
Well, the fucking... he's there! Am I allowed to...
Yeah, go up there.
Douglas just getting shoved. He's okay with that.
All right. Is anyone want to keep running?
Yes, please.
Yes.
You're already. You guys can just move yourselves to the car.
we run.
Do the fucking 40 feet to scare the shit out of us.
Maybe.
It's fucked up of you.
God. evil. I love it.
No,
If you
I'm
guys
actually-
want to figure out what's going on, you can do a control save if you'd like to know.
I'm gonna
What?
like try and not touch this blood
Nope.
here.
Nope. Okay.
I'll do a control save, sure.
Fuck it.
Cool. Let's get some rolls in here.
Hey.
That is the wrong kind of ambient.
Whoa.
Ambient.
Holy
Oh, Douglas, Isaac.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Woo!
Where's
Oh,
all the low
dear.
rolls I usually get?
So, Tomo and Alistair, after the panic subsides a bit, you realize as you were sprinting up the stairs, you heard it divert towards another area of the basement.
Oh,
The kids.
Oh no!
Oh fuck.
That was a random roll.
And those two of you who have realized it, I'm going to need you to take 2 stress.
Ooh.
Ignorance is bliss.
Ignorance is bliss.
Mark your HP.
Oh no, how is
How do
Isaac
you-
doing?
How do you mark that?
So,
Isaac didn't make that. He doesn't know.
Oh, you did.
it
that's right.
was, I mean, you guys can inform him if you'd like. So
He's got
how
a lot
it
of
works
ignorance to
is
be blissful.
physical damage and mental damage both go to HP first. So if you have more than 2 HP, you're still fine. But then if you go below your HP, that's when it either starts hurting strength or index, or it starts hurting control. So strength and dex is for physical wounds, and dex is for or strength and dex is for physical wounds. Control is for stress.
Okay. So
And-
if I'm at -1, do I subtract 1 from Dex?
You no, this was stress.
Ooh.
So you're going to subtract 1 from your control,
Ooh.
and I need you to roll me a control save to see if you get critically wounded. You do not get critically wounded.
Yes.
So anytime your stats take damage, you make a save, and if you fail that save, which obviously your stats are slowly getting lower and lower, so it becomes harder and harder to make those saves, you take a critical wound, which is wounds for physical wounds, and it's fallout for control. Which
Oh
is
boy!
the ookie spookies and the mentally breakies.
Hmm.
Alright, you're at the car.
As we come up on the car, Dr. Peabody just kind of slowly looks back over his shoulder and he just goes, "Oh shit!
I
The
think
kids in the clubhouse."
I think the moment Peabody turns around, like, you see, like, Tomo looking that way too, and when you say it, Tomo immediately is like, fuck.
What do you mean?
It wasn't after us.
Oh shit.
Oh, great! Now we get to roll. Oh.
Yeah, take 2 stress, everyone.
Oh,
Come
that's
join
actual
us.
damage, yeah!
Does that get absorbed by my temp stability, or do I take the damage?
Uh,
first?
Temp stability is like temp HP, so yeah. If you have stability, that's like armor, so it reduces everything by 1. So
Oh,
you take
sick.
1 damage.
And
Although I would argue you're not really out and using it in this moment.
I had because
you
it
had a-
was I had 2 saved up because I chose not to sleep, so I didn't lose them.
Right. Yeah, no, that's okay. Yeah,
Nice.
that's like temp HP.
Okay, sick.
can my armor block any of the emotional damage?
No, not that blocks physical damage, unfortunately.
My physical armor.
Emotional damage.
That would really emotionally hurt me by wearing my welding gear.
It hurts me less because the others can't see me cry.
All right, and if anyone took damage to your control, make a control save.
Nope.
Do you get to allocate the damage as you want, or does it automatically go to control?
Stress has to go to control. Physical damage can go to dexterity and strength. Because obviously, in liminal horror, the greater threat is to your sanity.
It's a bad number, fellas.
Yay!
Oh no.
All right. So
This is fair because the person in there is Isaac's connection.
So,
Oh no.
first things first, you get a whisper card as part of your there you go.
I just click this to look at it, right?
Yeah, you can just look at it. And 2, roll me a d8 to get your fallout. Ooh.
So what does Fallout do? Is that how much it reduces your stat?
Fallout.
I think it's a fun
Are
reaction that you have.
Special Fallout is so liminal horror. You enter a strange place and maybe you survive, but when you leave, you are changed. Fallout is how you are changed. That can be physically, magically, mentally. You probably won't discover this immediately, Isaac, but you realize after running, rough patches have formed on your body, light red surrounding a deep green. Are they getting bigger? Increase your HP by a D4.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, the one guy who needed this.
Nice.
Okay, so do I just roll 1d4?
You roll 1d4 and add that to your HP, which I believe will bring you back up to what?
Holy shit.
So your HP is now, it was 1, right?
Yes.
So now your HP is 3, and I believe you were already depleted 1, but you should now have 2.
Yay! I'm actually more survivable from being stressed.
Yes,
Who would've
Fallout
thought?
is sort of also an advancement. It doesn't always give you a little bonus like that, but sometimes it does.
I am going to, like, guys, by the end of this,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be like, oh, writing a news article for the horrible things that happened, but also lizard men are real, and I met one, and I watched him scale before my eyes and under the
So-
stress.
He was talking about
I'm sorry,
flesh
what's
castles.
You weren't supposed to see that.
So
I was
Isaac, you're
just
sitting
about to
there.
say, Isaac lucked out in that he has a full body suit on right now,
Yes.
so none of us
So-
see him.
Isaac's you have like a little like panic. You're thinking about you let Beth
Beth's
leave and
down
go
there,
to them.
yeah.
It's kids down there. That could have been Bruce still down there. It's not, but it could have been. You kind of tighten and you feel sort of like your skin kind of cracks, kind of like it's super dry or eczema or something. You feel it on your knuckles, but you don't have time right now to investigate.
Yeah. Hun
All right.
Hun being like, well, why'd you have to say something? Now we get to feel guilty without being able to do anything.
There's nothing we can do. There's
Does he actually say that out loud?
Yes.
What?
Oh no! Okay, well you guys are here. He puts down the gas cans he has. There we go. You can use the car. I'm gonna go back. I gotta go back. Rev's changed up.
Are you insane?
Maybe a little bit.
Wait.
Look, Beth and the kids are down there, so I'm just gonna go down there and take care of things. Right? That's what we do, right?
You saw what it can do. We all saw what it can do.
And it's doing that to kids right now.
Maybe they'll get away. They're fast.
Yeah, it kind of droops the chainsaw a little bit. Like, this isn't a great plan, but he's not sure what to do.
Douglas presses his lips together thinly and kind of looks over towards the other, what I would say, established leader of the group, Peabody.
He is very not happy about this situation, and he's trying to think rationally because the emotional response is, oh fuck. I heard it divert. I don't know exactly where it's going, but they are the only other target down there.
We know that the vents can go anywhere.
Do you think we should try?
My point being, there's no guarantee going back down there that it will still be there.
I know.
Do we have a way of sending a message to them, or?
Bruce goes, I could go back. They like me, okay?
Brucey, you're getting in that car.
He kind of, closes his mouth, presses his lips.
We heard it when we were right by the stairwell. I don't know. If we move fast, maybe chucked something down there, add another distraction to it, hope it follows back that way.
Then what?
I don't know. I don't have any way to... He just holds up the walkie-talkie. I've only got Terry.
Douglas starts putting gas in the car. Well, since we're here...
Yeah, Tomo's helping Douglas with this.
I don't have in my inventory.
Okay, if there's something down there. I've got this torch here. Just full of, like, explosive gas, right?
Oh, you know what I have? I have the flares. I also have 3 bottles of gin, so if we need to, we can make Molotovs.
We got some explosion. We could do something here.
There is an active generator and gas cans down there. If you make a fire and it spreads, that's the entire mall.
Well, maybe I'll burn a wall through then. Or hole in the flesh wall, the flesh castle.
Where's smoke?
I'll say from the start we should start a fire.
The ventilation connects to everywhere in the mall. What if there's an explosion? Everything starts on fire. We start on fire.
I don't know if that's how fire works.
Isaac.
What?
You sure about going down there?
Oh, there's kids down there, mate.
Alright, way I figure it. I've got flares, you've got the chainsaw. We go down, trying to see what we can find.
Oh, if we can even just use the flares or explode this torch here, we can buy them
I was
some
just
time,
gonna
make some
say,
noise.
flare is a distraction, flare is hopefully gets the thing's attention. Then I can chuck it, and we run, we figure it out, but it's not setting them all on fire.
And we can chuck flare. There's 2 different stairs we could run to. Maybe we make noise at one and escape out the other.
Well, they're discussing.
Best plan we have.
Since there's so much concern for the kids. Do we hear anything? If we listen.
Not up here. You're quite far away. You're both a floor up, and the basement doors are typically locked, closed, and you're half the mall away from where you come up from the basement. You don't hear anything in the vents?
Mm.
I figured we'd hear stuff in the vents if things were happening. Oh, it's a big building.
Well, wasting time, so... What do you say we go back out to the far staircase, make noise there, and then come back out through this one?
We can also just head down to check. I mean, I figure we'll... As horrible as it sounds, we'll hear it if it's gotten to them. We head back down the stairs, we take a minute, see what we can hear. If it's quiet, we head to the clubhouse, warn them.
You lock at the car already? If you can get out, do that.
Well, how big is the gas tank on this thing? Do we need both gas cans?
No. One gas can's enough.
Okay.
It also wasn't totally empty, you know, they did kind of drive it in here to get it here.
Mm-hmm.
Not just push it or whatever, so...
Actually, other suggestion was to use the other gas can to maybe weaken the wall that you want to try to drive through.
I think so.
Who was hot wiring again?
Respectfully, Mr. Hun, I just assumed you knew how, given how you've been treating the doors here.
Right. I can try.
Out of character. Isn't Tomo a little delinquent?
I don't think he would know how to hotwire a car.
You can
He's a
assist.
good boy, he's just a goth.
Well, what would the
Yeah,
role?
this is the
role for a hot wire be? I do
This
have
is
a lock
this
pick
is Babby
set, so-
Boy.
him.
gonna
This is
be
the good
a,
Tomo who wasn't raised in the woods.
Him.
A deck save.
Him.
Oh, well,
just swearing
Hun,
right now
actually-
was the first time he's sworn this entire time.
Yeah.
This was the first time he swore the entire time.
Well, yeah, I suppose I could, yeah.
Just mumbles and heads over.
Yeah, well, I guess.
So are we moving?
So are you guys splitting up?
I think we are.
I think we are. Don't split the party, but this is, what, 20 years before that rule was established? Sorry, 40 years before that rule was established?
I mean, you can still
D&D
have...
has been around for at least, like,
80s.
a decade.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But it's not so mainstream.
It is not memed yet.
I know. But I'm saying from us, like, we're in the
Yeah.
20s right now, so it's about 40 years.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take you guys away.
Wee.
Before Isaac heads out. No, hey, Bruce.
Oh,
Where do you go?
Are we,
They probably
actually,
gonna
are
need help
we...
coming with
fixing
you.
the car.
You're trying to get him to stay up here.
Twins.
Bruce,
I was
you
just
gotta
about
stay up
to-
here.
you're gonna stay here.
Look, only people 27 years and up can come on this mission.
Alright.
Dr. Peabody
You
snorts.
have consistent.
What is it?
You convinced them.
Ah.
Oh, I'm on the wrong player.
So you guys go down there, and then he turns towards us, and then just things out.
There's a possibility that's what's gonna happen, and I apologize.
Meanwhile,
Hey,
Alright.
if it happens, there's no way you could have known except for the E in his name.
No, except for he's like one of the only E's in the mall.
I'm sorry, are you serious?
There's like two.
Are you
Well, those are the ones that those are the ones that we know. There is a larger number of mall
there's
employees.
Mr. Neil, which it could be his badge. We
there
don't
is-
know. It's
there is
Samuel, who is
Mr.
dead
Neil.
currently, but maybe he turned into a thing. We haven't found the body. There's Bruce,
where's
Oh no.
where's the list of
and there's Terry from Night Security. That's it.
where's the list?
And Samuel,
I said Samuel.
Okay.
He did.
Where's the list?
I'm just looking at personnel. It's
Where's
on the map.
that?
It's on the map.
On the
Map and personnel list.
Player
Oh,
handout.
somewhere back in
Oh.
the chat, I think we had the list of people who were tagged.
Oh, here.
with the
Here's a.
symbols.
That's different, though. That's
That is
different.
different.
So
Yeah.
hear me out.
Oh, here we go, yeah.
Bruce is Hun's person.
What did you say,
Would-
Emmy? There's an
Would Hun
Emmy.
recognize his badge even if it was messed up a little bit?
That's true.
You made a roll to see if the badge was recognizable. It was not recognizable.
Okay.
By anyone.
Understandable.
I must leave you in suspense.
Oh, there's Emmy, too. There's Emmy.
Yeah, there's Emmy.
That's true. I was thinking that.
Beth.
There's Billy.
Oh, Beth wouldn't have a thing. She's a mall rat.
Does Billy doesn't have an E.
Maggie.
Billie.
Maggie.
Although, is it spelled
if it was,
different on
if it
the
was a
other-
name, it'd probably be Margaret. Right? Maggie is short for Margaret.
I suppose it would be
we
their
don't know
real
if
name.
that's her actual name or not.
Is she an employee?
And we don't
Or
have
is she
last.
just a-
Yeah, she has a mall card because she has an office here.
Yeah, and these are just first names we have. We don't know their last names.
True.
That's true. We don't.
Everyone's last name has an E.
No.
Out of
Wait,
character.
Peabody.
Their last names are all just.
It could be me.
Out of character.
How many of us
One
have
of us.
this?
Yeah, out of character. Glanced at Han and I was like, okay, no.
Isaac
Player character,
Gray,
I'm fine.
Douglas
Oh,
Gray.
we got some E's.
I don't have an employee card. I don't fucking go here.
Yeah.
Isaac probably does. I don't know if he knows where it is.
It's actually yours.
It's long gone.
Yeah,
Isaac's
Alex Grave. Grave has an E in it.
Does have an E in it.
Yeah.
Is that your real last name? Is that?
Oh yeah, totally. Yep.
Well, I was gonna ask
Is that the one you gave for the
is that Bruce's last name too? I guess you.
Oh shit.
No,
is
Bruce
spelled
would have his
E.
mom's name.
Okay. Which is.
I don't.
Just make him
Oh,
something
no.
with a bunch of E's. It'd be
Yeah.
really funny.
Your name is-
No.
It's actually his name's Bruce E.D.
Like that's
It's
a lot of
spelled
fucking.
E. It's spelled E-E-D-E-E.
It's your character's NPC's last name, so
It's actually Eves.
Ren has an E in it.
It does.
Mm.
Yeah, Dr. Peabody and Douglas shouldn't have ID cards because
Yes.
we don't work at the mall.
Yes,
We're
that's-
clear.
that's-
You can't blame us.
We didn't do anything. Leave us alone.
So you look over at Han and Hans is still like probably like pasted
Harrison
to his
Han.
chest.
Pristine.
Alright.
Clipped to his, his
This,
little janitor's suit.
who wants to go first? Car crew or creature crew?
Oh,
Here, I'm gonna get a little tongue-in-cheek with this one because I just looked up a bunch.
Oh, okay.
This will be this can be Bruce's last name.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Eldridge is a sort of cool last name. You didn't have to change your name to Graves.
No, it's his
Is
mom's
it his
name.
mother's?
Oh.
That's
Oh
what
my
attracted me
God.
to her. Like, you're Eldridge, I'm Gray.
We could be Eldridge Graves.
Oh my god,
That's our
that's the
next
reason
band.
he married her.
Just
Oh, we didn't
collapse.
jive. That's why we
Oh,
just stay
please tell
together.
me, please tell me he was trying to convince her to do like a
Hellings,
duo
yeah.
act and call them Eldridge Graves.
Well, you're
100%.
You're Tomo Hellings. We know what your last name is.
Yeah.
True.
There's an E.
There is, but
Hmm.
still not an employee.
No,
All right, if why don't you guys?
Tomo's
Tomo's an
works as a
employee.
hot topic.
Oh, that's true. He does work.
They
So yeah, Tomo does have an employee card.
Hey, dude.
Look, guys, all I'm saying is this is literally all of us right now speculating.
E.
I picked a vowel that multiple people had, but not everyone. All right.
Don't forget Bruce's high viability count.
Isaac, give me a d20.
I don't wanna.
Do it.
Okay.
And Harrison, you give me a d20.
Oh, okay.
Alright, we're doing car group first.
Oh boy.
But
I'll
only
keep
by
you
a
in
little.
more suspense.
Only by a
by
little.
by a second.
Let's do this. Alright, you guys have the car hotwired.
Over.
And you are watch as Alistair and Isaac depart for the basement.
Do we?
Yep. How long did it take me to hotwire this thing?
We'll say 5 minutes.
Okay.
You're very efficient.
Who would have known?
It's an old car.
Right, okay, so I didn't want to admit this, but I had to break into my own car once.
It's all right. None of us are judging you about the fact that you know how to break into houses and you know how to break into cars.
Look, I'm really forgetful with my keys, okay?
Look, it's okay. It's okay. You don't need to explain it. We're just really glad you know how.
Right. I feel like, because, what was it? Are the lockpicks like just like little, not toothpicks, but they're close enough or whatever?
I think you have an actual, as the janitor, I think you have an actual lock-picking kit.
Okay, so safe.
So there's the little metals with the little wigglies on them.
Okay, well I think it's still, like, he still has it, like, currently equipped, quote unquote, so he just, it's dangling out of his mouth like it's a toothpick right now, okay? But yeah, once he's done, he just kind of, it's like the door is open on the driver's side, and he is like, he's sitting sideways on the seat, you know, so his legs are outside the car, and he's just leaning his elbows on his knees.
Okay, we're going to need to pick and clear an entrance that we're gonna drive through.
Right, well, we've got the front. We've got the back.
There's the front, and then there's the
Parking garage.
Chuck E. Cheese's to the left, and then there's like clothing stores to the right.
That's right, parking garage is beneath us, so it's just the front, really, and the Chuck E. Cheese.
Yes, but you haven't checked out the parking garage at all yet.
Right, and that's downstairs, and there's no driving the car downstairs. Well, I don't know.
You'd probably have to. I mean, they're like double doors that go into the parking garage. They're usually, propped open during the day.
That's true.
But it would be a little tricky to get through there.
And if the doors are closed down there, they're probably a lot heavier duty than up here. Conjecture. Okay, so where is our door? Is it up here?
So the ball is sort of a plus shape, and the top of the plus is the big glass entrance.
Okay, so we'd
All
have
right.
to. Do we have enough? Well, there has to be enough between. Yeah, it's 17 feet. It's plenty.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so we've got north exit. We've got barreling through the Chuck E. Cheese and then out that way. It's all locked up right now, as far as I'm aware. It's a clothing store. Right, you said clothing store? That'd be east side?
Mm-hmm.
Clothing store to the east. And, as we know, there's, the theater's behind us.
You
But
figured they probably brought the car in through the loading docks.
Yeah.
Which have,
But beneath it, as we briefly saw or discussed whatever how, parking garage. Don't know the state of that though.
I think the front is going to be, under current circumstances, the best possible options. We need to consider the fact that they might be running up those stairs any moment with something.
Yeah, which means
And
I should go over and make those doors open then, huh?
we should leave someone at the car in case we need to start it immediately.
Brucey and Tomo.
What do you
All
think?
right.
Said Brucey and Tomo.
Tomo does not like it, but he agrees.
I'm gonna swap it up. Bruce can come with me.
I'll come with you.
Okay.
He adjusts his hair. I don't drive.
Yep, neither do I, thanks.
Brucey can drive.
Okay.
Right. Try to do as quick as we can.
There's a little ramp.
We got that can.
No, Isaac has it.
Well,
I assume he left it.
No, I think Tori specifically said he
I
took
think
it.
it used.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tori. Tomo, are you in the car?
I love
Okay,
this
I
like
can get it.
27-point turn that's going on here.
Bruce has the window rolled down,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, so I don't get a ton of run up if we're in front of the escalator, but if we're behind it, I gotta thread through. I mean, it's a pretty wide, this is like, but so yeah,
It's-
20 feet. So
Right. No, it's like okay.
so
Also,
like, where am I starting?
Okay, so the thought because actually didn't know you guys were gonna. Okay. He's just scatterbrained. Okay.
We need you back. Because if they're coming up the stairs, they need to be able to get in the car as fast as possible. If they're on foot and they're being chased,
So, where you could park then, for now, because you'll be able to see us then. Like as not.
Right.
Right
Oh
over.
no! Wait for them to come back.
Like
nods.
I thought we were bashing our way out,
We will be. That's the plan.
and then like, okay.
Yeah. If they don't get back before we're done, then we come back over here. Hope they come along. Everyone pile in.
Ooh.
I can do driving if you're not comfortable. And then we're up. But yeah, I'm thinking around, and he'll move back and like beep, do like that the arm wavies to to help.
Okay.
Gonna
Well,
right
we
here.
should have someone in here ready to go, right?
Yeah.
So is that me or you?
I suppose. Do you have the keys for up there?
Oh,
The front door.
keys? Yeah. The front door is open, but there's just the stuff.
It's just not open. What stuff?
The
Membrane.
Yeah, that stuff.
Right, but the doors aren't open. Open. They're not.
Okay, second can was left.
Oh, they're automatic, but there's that like button up above. You know where it is, Harrison? Where you can make them stay open.
Well, going back a bit, because Tori did clarify, we do have the second can.
Okay.
Okay.
So, we get the doors open. How long are we waiting to start this fire?
I guess the question is how long we wanna. how
That's
long
up
we
to
want
you
to wait to
guys.
see how long it takes for him to come back.
And if they come
Alright.
back and we need to move immediately, and it's not ready to go yet,
So start fire then. Or fire now.
They'll
Fi-
probably be shouting, right?
Oh,
fire now.
well, Hun came back to
think.
the car, so he probably waved Douglas over, so we're not yelling. No use yelling. So
Should we all be, I don't know, in the car? We're crashing this, right?
Well, we need to get the doors open first. We can't just crash through them. That's going to hurt the car.
Oh, yeah, no, I can do the little button so they're stuck open. He'll go off and do that while you guys discuss.
well, that works.
Are we practicing buddy system? There is.
Probably should.
See, opening the door to the wall of flesh.
I mean, that's what you guys are saying.
Okay, you two stay here. I'm gonna go supervise him.
You've left the two people who can't drive.
I mean,
Alright.
one
Hun-
probably can.
Hun is
but, like,
probably
does-
trotting over with the gas can as well.
I didn't say I can't drive. I said I don't, which implies I can. I'm just not
Yeah,
good at
so-
it.
For a brief visual,
Cool.
you can prop it so these doors are open. Obviously, not gonna get the doors behind those doors open,
Yeah.
but yeah,
So is that a fire that's already going on in there, or is that flesh?
that's not a fire.
That's the flesh wall.
That's the flesh wall.
Flash
And there-
castle!
Alright, so the doors are propped open, so Hun's like shrugs and then splash. Splash, splishy, splash, splash.
Okay, and with that, we're going to hop over to the basement. Creature crew.
I don't like that you've dubbed us creature crew. We have not encountered any creatures.
You are Group D, standing for DILFs.
Why are you? Let me get rid of those grid.
Just Peabody and this youthful 27-year-old.
Spry,
Nice.
Yes, of
youngling.
course.
Wrong picture. Where the basement? Where the basement? I labeled these, but there's a lot of them.
Come back to us, basement.
Well, this is the Mallrats abandoned room, and that's where you're headed anyways.
That's where we're going.
Family.
Family. Oh no. So we are trying to move quietly down the stairs and see what we hear when we reach the bottom landing.
So you get down here and you reach the clubhouse. It's located in a long abandoned storeroom, which used to be a shop, but then it got converted to a storeroom and now it's converted into nothing. But it has an improvised locking mechanism, but it's unlocked when you approach it. And you open the door. Now let's change the music because it's the creature. There's an old TV and game system surrounded by ad hoc furniture, so beanbag chairs and pillows piled up in blankets. And you see a small pile of supplies, and why don't you guys give me a control roll to see what else you see here?
Oh boy.
Way to go, Peabody.
And you see, Isaac, two kids crouched behind this, underneath some of those pillows and stuff, terrified and huddling together, quiet as they can. And there is, both of you can see, some blood on the wall, splattered, and still quite bright red.
Sorry, I'm just trying to discard my card. Don't mind me.
I'm muted.
Oh
no!
I was saying stuff the whole time. Okay,
Oh.
Do you want
Yeah,
a little
so-
re-
no, I heard it all. Okay, so he's gonna nudge Peabody and point down to the kids. And then do we know what direction that blood's going? Like, is it getting dragged off into another room, or?
It is just like a splatter, like
Just
someone
like
got
against the wall.
right. Got
Okay,
hit.
there's no, like, drag up back into the ceiling or anything like that?
No.
I've learned to look up.
It's not going towards this door over here. Oh, it is going towards
Yeah.
that door.
Oh, there it is.
No. Family.
Family.
Do I recognize any of the kids under where they're hiding?
Not explicitly, no.
Alright.
You've probably seen them around, but you wouldn't like know their names.
He's gonna kind of crouch and try to wave them over while still looking at the door.
They're staring at, they see you, and one of them shakes their head and covers their mouth.
Ugh.
Or what are we doing? We got two.
Mm.
Making noise here isn't gonna help them.
Can we tell if the kids under the table are hurt, or are they just, like, scared?
You can see that there is a dark, like, spot on like, one of the blankets they're hiding under.
Mm. Try and get to those two first to see if we can't move them back to the store.
Yeah. You're Doctor, right? I was like,
He
probably
nods.
listen to you. I'll watch your back, watch the door. Tell him we got a car upstairs.
Mm-hmm. We can start inching our way in.
The kids tense, but they don't shout out or anything at you.
Peabody's gonna pause for a sec, and he's gonna look at the kids, and then he's gonna point up at the ceiling. It's like, is it up there?
You see one kid, who looks like the older of the two, does a 1 and points up, and then does a 1 and points towards the door.
Oh no.
Oh. I don't want to be here anymore.
So are you guys going up to the kids?
Ugh. Did Isaac understand that gesture?
Yeah.
We're all on the same page.
Okay, that changes things.
You don't hear any thumping in the vents, though.
It's the only thing I could think, because from what little we've seen, these don't seem like we can fight them.
You need 2 hands to wield the chainsaw.
So what we can do is get these 2 out to the car. And then hope we can make some noise somewhere else to get the rest, the other things out of here. So if there are survivors, they can get out. Right? Does that seem right?
Try and get to these 2 first.
Yeah, these 2 first, for sure.
Figure out how many other kids they're with. See if we know who we're waiting on, or even just what they saw. But let's get them out of here.
He's gonna kind of try to inch closer and kind of like whisper at them. Where's Beth?
If you like go into this little area where they're hiding, they will whisper back to you. And they say, one of them says, Beth was here, and then one came out of the ceiling, and it hit her, and she like kind of got broken open, and then grabbed one, and then another one, and they dragged some of the others like into the vents, and they were screaming, and then they stopped screaming.
So you're the only ones left.
There were some kids in the other room. I don't know what happened in there.
Alright, we're gonna get you out.
They nod.
We'll figure it out. Are you hurt?
Ashley, her leg got hit by one of the like whippy arm things. And they sort of pull back the blanket, and you see there's like this big gash down the younger girl's leg, deep enough to
she's
like bone.
Yeah, maybe we just pick...
Yeah, she's not running.
Yeah, we just pick her up. Okay, so I think we have a car working upstairs. We're gonna get you 2 out. Okay.
They nod.
Peabody, you're big, strong man. Can you pick her up?
Outside
we did your fights and look at this, you totally go.
Are we thinking of going to try and look in there? Or we're just getting these 2 out? I understand that that's not very good looking.
I'm trying to wrap my head around broken open right now, man. I don't think it's good. So we get these 2 to the car, and then we could think about it.
Alright, let's move. Do you feel like you can follow us? We'll help carry Ashley.
The older one nods.
Would I have anything in the first aid kit that I could at least, like, quickly wrap her up so that she's a little bit more stable?
Yeah, totally.
Hey, how many uses do I have of the med kit?
Let me see what. If there's, I feel like there's a description of
how that
medical
works
kit somewhere. Yeah.
Maybe.
Med kit? No. I would say it probably. Oh wait, wounds and healing, healing and wounds.
Hey.
Okay. So basically, what you can do is stabilize her, and that doesn't require a roll or anything, which means she's not dying.
Okay.
And I would say in this case, her HP probably doesn't recover. If you take a short break, you can recover HP, but ability damage, which a wound that bad is absolutely ability damage, will take longer. It needs, weeks and months in a hospital with proper treatment to heal.
No, very understandable. I just wanted to get her stabilized and wrapped up a little bit so that it is hopefully not as precarious to move her.
Okay.
So that will be done. Does that use up the med kit or
no?
Okay.
I would say, a full leg is going to take a lot of bandages to do, so I would say like 1/3. So you probably have 2 more uses out of it.
Okay, I'm just gonna make a little note on my thing then. I have 2 out of 3 med kit. Alright, so we take a minute and get her wrapped up and then try and make our way out of here.
Okay. And you're not going to go check out this room? Oh, you're getting them out first. You can.
We're getting them out first.
Kids first.
Are you taking them all the way up, or are you taking them outside and then going back in?
I'm thinking feels we don't even hear anything anymore. They said they stopped hearing screaming.
Yeah. Oh, I hate that. I think we're taking them all the way back up, just because if we do look in here and there is a thing in there and it comes after us, we would have to wrangle 2 kids, one who can't move. So it would require us to run out of the room, pick up a child, and then run up the stairs, which I think is too precarious. So I think it's just getting them out and all the way back upstairs.
Yeah, it's kind of just we're reducing losses at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think prioritize getting the kids out.
Yeah.
Alright. Your heroic bluster deflated as you retreat back upstairs. And if that played out your whisper card, go ahead and discard it.
Yeah. How do I do that?
You should be able to drag the card out onto the table.
And Inky will slurp it up.
Yes.
Is drag.
Yes. I will. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer.
Bless my beefy 4 HP.
Alright. So, you guys see Isaac and Dr. Alistair coming up, who's carrying the like 13-year-old girl? Peabody?
Dr. Peabody, yes.
Peabody's
Dr.
carrying
Peabody.
a 13-year-old girl, and there's maybe a 14 or 15 year old girl also with them. Goth makeup absolutely terribly running down her face. Her eyeliner, lipstick, and Sharpie hair dye. Not holding up well under stress.
Understandable.
All right, everyone.
Okay, it's time. Looks at Ren. Oh god, we can't try.
It's not that I can't, I just don't really have my license right now, but...
That's fine. Do you have a fundamental understanding of how it works?
Yep, my dad's a good teacher.
Great. And we are moving over this way.
Douglas will go through the front where it's unlocked to crawl to the back to, like, unlock the back 2 doors by hand.
Okay, what's the front of this car?
You know, now that we're out of character, now that we're back, either one of us can drive. If you explain the plan.
Imagine, like, you just see,
Also,
like...
if you're not in an immediate rush, we don't have any way to light the gasoline up here.
Oh, I got a lighter. And a blowtorch, too. I got several options.
Just imagine you two come upstairs and, like, see Douglas scrambling for the back seat, and then Tomo just getting in the front to drive.
Come up to the car and I think there was a moment where we all figure out what the plan is gonna be.
If you guys point Isaac up to where the gas is, he can run over there.
Yeah.
Baton pass to your child, to your son.
Lighting a cigarette and has his lighter out. So what are we igniting?
The wall thing?
I poured a bunch of
yep,
gasoline.
alright.
I'll point it out for you.
I start shakily lighting his cigarette and coming with you.
Han doesn't ask, he doesn't want to know.
Who's the smallest? Can sit up here, maybe between, straddle the shift.
Yeah. Did you guys treat the leg, or is it just bleeding?
The leg is treated.
It's been treated. Dr. Peabody wrapped her up before they carried her out.
Yeah. She needs stitches, but, which, actually, there probably was stuff to do stitches in there, if Peabody wanted to do stitches.
Yeah.
Or spent the time to do it.
Probably not downstairs. I think he just wrapped it up, stabilized her. He may... Actually... How soon is this plan going down? Because if we have time, he would have...
Now I think.
I think it's now.
Okay. Because otherwise he would have, if we were gonna have a minute.
A minute.
I
need a minute.
God damn it. If we had a minute, he would have taken the time to, like, redo the dressing and give her actual stitches for it. But because time is of the essence, that will be for after whatever happens next.
Yeah, whatever happens.
And I think we're getting the 2 kids in the back seat.
Yeah, let me find child. First child I see. So we have 2 little girls with kittens.
Just
Oh,
two
no.
little the same kid too. We have Just
God. Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be a squeeze. If you're all gonna be in the car.
Well, it was said that we'd put the kids like between the council, right? Like old true to 90s style.
One of
there's,
them
like,
can. We'll
a
do.
gap.
I think the
Yeah.
non-injured one she'll offer. So.
How are we gonna grab these two?
We can sit on laps.
Yep.
I could sit on a lap.
Actually, it's the 90s. We're putting people in the trunk.
Yeah. There's
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
Honestly,
In the trunk
we
or on the trunk.
Well, the
We're
trunk
pro-
probably has ample room.
I'm a stick.
Yeah, you could have
They just
two people
hold me up
sitting
to
with
put me
their,
in
legs dangling out. Keep the trunk open, legs dangling out.
There's
Yeah.
that, yeah. I know old vehicles around this time. They
Actually,
even had seats that faced backwards,
Yeah, the car. Go over here.
like in the
You want me to
trunk.
drive, kid?
Yeah, thanks. Actually, I'd love that. Never. I didn't know when he'd come. He'd get out and just be like, "It's all
Scoots
yours."
into the back.
He immediately gets in the back.
Because you get how do you link images? Do you just paste the image in here?
Yeah, you can just paste the
Is
image.
it the image address? Is that how you do it?
Yeah.
Does it do Google Images? Will it look kind of weird?
We'll find out.
Well, we'll have to click through to the link. You can also post it in the Discord. I have the Discord up.
Did it work? No, it broke.
No.
Nah.
It did not like that.
Let's try
Hun
again.
just-
You can also
Read.
copy paste into the
I think it's a
um,
Reddit image, yeah. So let me see. Here, I'll just plop it into our campaign thing.
Mhm.
Old cars.
Yeah. What kind of car did you say this was? An
Oldsmobile,
Yeah.
Oldsmobile.
Oldsmobile
which is
has
an
that.
actual brand of car.
Yeah, I know
This.
that.
I think the Oldsmobile had the backwards facing.
Oh,
Well, here we go. Oldsmobile, 1995. Or actually, you said it's like from
it's vintage, yeah. So it's like a 70s.
from the 60s or whatever.
Yeah, 60s or 70s.
Oh yeah, those things have fat asses. So there's plenty of room.
Yeah,
for
plenty. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can sit in the trunk. Or on the trunk, in the trunk, same diff. So you set fire, the smell of burning flesh fills your senses.
Okay, I think we start sprinting back to the car.
Yeah, burn, you piece of shit meat. Alright, let's go.
Flush Castle's a burning castle.
You stupid castle.
It's fucking stupid castle.
So they huff it back. Right. Whoop.
Freeze it.
Are we flooring it?
Floor.
All right.
Click. Seatbelt.
You're the only person.
Oh. You rev up. You head towards the door. And crash
Damn.
with a horrible into the flesh wall. And I'm going to need everyone, if you're in the front row, roll me a d8 of damage. If you're in the middle row, roll me a d6 of damage, and in the back, a d4. Those in the back, since you are free, you can attempt a dexterity roll to jump off if you think your character sensed that this was going to happen.
No,
Nah, he had full faith.
no, it was full faith that this was gonna work.
Oh, does my armor soak that?
Yes, your armor does soak that.
Ooh, shit!
Peabody!
Makes sense. I mean, that makes sense. He's driving.
Ooh.
No!
Oh man.
Guys, I'm sorry that
I wonder
my
if this
plan
car has
failed.
airbags. It probably doesn't.
Oh god.
I think there were bags.
The plan had merit.
It had
Hey.
merit.
Hey, Inky, I don't imagine I can have reduced damage for a seatbelt.
Hey,
You did specify seatbelt.
yeah, I also
Julian
have
has 1
armor.
armor, so you take 3 damage instead of 4. So-
I also have armor.
So, armor will reduce the damage you take by that amount. Remember, it goes to your HP first, and then you can split it between your strength and your dexterity. But anyone who took damage, which I think is everyone,
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know, Harrison could have more than 3 HP.
No, I only
didn't-
had 1 left. So
Ah.
I take 1,
I
and then what
took
happens?
nothing.
Everyone
So you-
roll me a strength save, I think. Let me double check.
Now, if I soaked it, do I still roll?
Do we roll before or
If-
after we reduce stats?
After.
Mm.
So,
Oh, fun.
don't...
Well, how does the stat reduction work again? Because I took 3, but I only had 1 hit point left. So how does that work?
So you take 2 damage to either your strength or dexterity.
I'll just. Boop.
And roll, we'll say, yeah, we'll do strength, because dex is used a lot for, like, dodging and stuff, so it makes sense that strength gets for this.
Wait, could I distribute that, or is it 2 to 1 of them?
I'll say you could distribute it. I'll be nice. I'll be nice.
So I don't have to tank 6 damage into strength or dexterity. I could split
one
between
reason-
them.
3 and 3.
One
Okay, that's a
positive
little
is-
more.
I know 100% that Bruce is wearing his seatbelt because he's straight laced.
I will say, if you just or like, oh, I'll put it all in dexterity. Those in the front seat, there may be an issue in that you have crashed into fire, so you're gonna have to be exiting expeditiously after we deal with these wounds. Actually, I need to
One bonus is the Oldsmobile has a very long front.
It does.
That is true.
All right. So we are doing.
What
You
roll
said
is this?
strength saves.
Yes, strength saves for critical wound or not.
For all of us?
Yeah.
I didn't actually take any damage, so I assume
Oh my
I'm safe
God.
not to
Oh,
roll.
nice.
Wow.
Nice. Your armor preserved you.
Oh.
It did, it saved my life.
Oh my god!
Woohoo!
Clay dancing.
I like to.
Uh-oh.
Oh. No, that's a success.
That's
That's a success.
I made it, yeah.
So
I don't like those two, though.
Nice. Knife
Yeah,
edge.
that's everyone. So no one took critical damage. But now Bruce and Dr. Alistair and Child make a dex save to scramble out before you get burned.
I was gonna say, can we of the back, I don't know about Isaac, but I know Hun will scramble out and try to help the people in front.
Yes, yeah, he'll immediately, like, jump
Sure.
off. He's on Bruce's side immediately.
Sure,
Yeah.
I'll give them a minus a 1d4, but if they fail, you're also going to get burned.
That's fine.
That's fine. I got welding gear on. That's for this
Yeah.
specifically.
I don't!
You're protected specifically for this. Yeah, they think Dr. Peabody's going to kick the door open and then try and help Child out.
Okay. Child and Bruce get out quite handily.
Nice.
No, Peabody!
Well, there's 2 of us in the back who might be able to help him.
So you're going to take 1 more damage from the fire.
Yay!
And you'll need to roll up for a critical
So that's
Again.
so
Yeah, it's every time you take damage and you
Oof.
Yeah.
stats.
What am I
That's
rolling?
It's fairly realistic in that once you're wounded, it's like you're on a timer. That's another strength save.
Okay.
Come on, Peabody.
wait, how much was I assisting? Like, how much did that give?
A minus a 1d4.
Oh.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Oh, try.
You're
Nicely done.
re-rolling
Check-
there.
check the-
Wait,
haven't
I-
rolled
Oh
yet.
yeah, roll a
If this
d4.
might be enough. Roll D4.
There you go.
Yeah!
It would help with the
You got
first
it.
one, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. That
You rolled
wasn't
a
a
9
failure
under
then.
10 instead of a 10 under 10. Alright. With a thunderous crash, the car crashes. It's not a very modern car. It doesn't crumple. Those in
Oh,
the
that's
front,
cool.
you feel the flesh envelop you and try to suck you in. But thanks to the fire and those pulling you out, it does not grab you. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do.
This close, can we tell how thick it is? Because the car obviously, hopefully, is making a dent.
Yeah.
Is there supposed to be a card face up?
Don't worry, just ignore it right now while I accidentally give it to someone.
I think we're all abandoning the car, so I think we're gonna fulfill
Yeah, I
this
think we
purpose.
accomplished it.
Who is it?
This was a group whisper.
Group whisper, fuck off.
Yep.
You're not giving me all of the options. It's not showing me Angie. Yeah. Can I just drag this over to you? There you go, Angie. There's your whisper card. And Bruce is an NPC, so I just need to roll something behind scenes, so that's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. And I think this is a decent place to stop for tonight before it gets too late for y'all.
Yeah. Our plan failed.
Oh, I was so caught up in everything, I forgot to take notes. Let me.
Out of character, not
Just run through real
surprised,
fast.
because obviously we couldn't just leave the dungeon. But
Yeah,
was an adamant
we tried.
effort.
We
Yeah.
tried to pull a lemons.
How could our flawless plan have flaws?
I'm sorry that everyone got hurt because of it.
It's fine.
It's fine.
But
You've been avoiding the creature, so I had to get injured some way.
But like in character, it made like perfect sense, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
No, definitely. I felt like you guys knew.
Oh yeah, I think that it wasn't going to be a flawless escape.
I think we'd be more shocked if we actually got through.
I'd be like, you made it the other side. Rainbows, unicorns, you lived.
Oh my god!
Yay!
Holy shit!
Oh shit.
And you know what? Actually, that puts us, as you guys crash into the doors, the lights in the mall go out.
Oh.
No.
Now that wasn't our fault. We know that.
We know
And the
for
hum.
certain.
Of those overhead lights.
Well, we got the fire to
Disappears.
illuminate over here, so.
Yeah, we
Yes,
do some
yes.
light.
So we are like
It is
all
also still
sitting in a
daytime.
battered.
Yeah,
We're sitting in a battered like pile back here, just watching the the fire and the flesh consume this car, and then boom,
Yep.
no lights,
To everyone else behind us.
and we
we're
are just lit by the
silhouetted.
glow of
Yep.
our failure.
That is so cinematic.
It is.
We can just hope that that fire hits that gas can and does a tiny bit of damage to the wall before it chugs it up.
Right. I hope we choke on it.
Yeah.
He says while the wall's eating the car.
All right.
Is lights? Yeah, I'm gonna be evil. Is lights going out a reason to
Take
roll
a stress?
saves? Yeah.
No, that's for
All right.
unless you want to. If you think your character's disturbed by that, go ahead and roll a control save if you'd like. And get that sweet fallout.
I could.
Oh, that was pretty
I
good.
Power going out is
tempting.
pretty fucking bad.
It's
Especially right now.
it's
Yeah,
bad.
you know what?
But
You know what? Control
We-
save or
you-
take one stress. Control save or take one stress. There you go.
for
Can I-
everyone,
Can I
Oh,
hold
oh my
out
God.
until nighttime when it gets properly dark?
Sure.
Alright, nice.
I
I'll make a
don't-
note.
I don't like these really close rolls I'm giving. They're
Is
scary.
it we roll now or we roll later?
Yeah. I mean, you can go ahead and roll now. Like, why don't you
one-
roll now so we can figure out what it is?
Oh no. Oh.
Is It's fine.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh,
Alright.
no, Douglas.
It's fine.
Bree, give me a 1d8.
Well, does that automatically make it a failure? Because you said it was. How does it work? You do a control and
Control save and take 1 stress, but you have no HP right now because you just got super injured. So that will go to your control on the. I guess you have 1 stress armor with your
I'll
camera, so
I'll just take that.
you'll take it. Okay. Or roll a d12, not d8. Sorry. If you are taking the stress damage.
Roll a d12.
Yeah. Oh wait, no. I keep. This is. That's fine. 8. Oh no, that's not you. Because sometimes they're useful things.
Wait, is this so if I chose not to take the stress?
Well, if you take the stress, you're getting a fallout. So I'm sort of leaving it up to you how you feel about your camera providing a safety to this.
Oh, I would like a save.
Oh.
Okay, then you don't take a fallout because it was just 1 stress from the lights going out.
So you soak it.
Yeah, I'm gonna rule that as we sit here in the embers, everything is dark. Douglas staring, blinking, raises his camera. Click.
The burning car being consumed by flesh.
God, what a shot.
Alright.
And just like the scattered forms of your companions on the periphery of your photo, just all beat
like-
up and
There's no flash to this one, so they're silhouetted against the dark, and it's
oh, that's such a good image. Very cinematic endpoint, just the camera click.
Uh-huh. Screen goes black, roll credits.
Yep.
Hey.
Yay!
Next episode, not next week, because you guys are
Whoa.
traveling. Car travel.
Yeah, we'll be gone.
Mike.
Ooh.
Oh
You
dear.
don't have any terrible car escapades.
We won't try to drive into any flesh castle.
You said you will be back by the 15th?
Yes. Yeah, I have to be back.
That's Monday.
So yeah, we'll be back the week after next.
Yeah, 15th.
15th, yep. So what are we gonna do now?
Yeah, Hun's out of ideas.
We're going to limp away from the burning car and find somewhere to
Do we want to go back to
like,
the? Do we want to go back?
recover.
Let's go back to our
Our little
our
Heidi
greasy
area.
burger den
Yeah.
Think about what we've done.
and just kind of curl up for a while. That can't go wrong, right?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's the opposite direction of all the noise we made. It's the opposite direction of where the basement is. It's fine. Everything's fine. All of our tiles are pulled out, so nothing will surprise us. And then Brucey turns and eats us all. Boom.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it. I love my Brucey, but he's gonna turn on us. I know it.
There was a moment where, like, when y'all went to go prep the door, when you left
You're
Elmo with
waiting.
Bruce, I'm like, he's
Oh,
going
you're
to get me
waiting for
right
it to
now.
happen.
He's gonna get me right now. This is the perfect time, and he didn't.
Well, one
And I
of
was just sweating.
one of the girlies with us is injured, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
We don't know if that's
Both
how
the
that
girls
works.
with you are injured.
We don't
What
know.
did they
We don't
say?
know.
We do not
Can you
know.
remind me the specific wording about what happened to Beth?
She was
Broken open, yes.
Broken open.
Hmm.
They're kids. They don't have all the vocabulary, right?
So, remind me, did we let her go back to the clubhouse?
Yes.
We
Yes, you did.
She is a fucking thing. She was a thing.
Oh.
Beth was broken open.
Yeah, she was a thing.
Oh,
She tried to invite us back too.
wait, what did the girl say exactly?
The one came from above
which
and
is bad.
attacked, And
Did she
Beth,
say it grabbed Beth?
I think attacked Beth.
Oh.
And
Yeah, I thought
Okay.
attack.
Beth
Okay.
broke open.
Okay, yeah, just killed her.
So,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Oh.
well, I think what happened was Beth broke open and she became the second thing that was in the room with them.
Oh, maybe.
That fast?
I don't know. It sounded like the way they
Nope.
said it. It sounded like Beth was dragged into the ceiling and there was another one. Like, it sounded like they were ambushed.
Well, it was a very, very hushed and quick conversation, so
Yeah.
we don't know the full story
Don't worry.
yet.
We'll have more time to interrogate these traumatized children later.
These
Yes,
children.
yes, absolutely.
Douglas just pulling out
Douglas
his
sits down.
notepad.
Would you mind if I had an interview with you?
Snaps a photo.
Not that tone deaf. I cry first.
It's not tone deaf if you're crying while you're giving the interview.
He's fellas, he's so fucking numb right now. He's just like, oh no.
Just oh god, the children, and then the car, and then the...
Am I going to die in this ball?
Also, thank you, Peabody, for humoring me. My card said that I had, well, one option and then search people out, which felt right. So.
Good card,
It felt,
okay.
you did great on that.
That's what the cards are for, to make you that stuff.
Felt right in the moment.
Yeah. Of course, the doctor, the ER doctor with the rescue instincts is like, oh fuck, I gotta.
Damn it.
Very reluctantly,
God.
like, put me in, chief.